In 1906, the U.S. population had crossed 85 million, and the year was filled with upheaval and reform. From devastating natural disasters to major steps forward in public health, the events of this year left a lasting mark. Let's take a look back at the moments that defined 1906. On January 2nd, Willis Carrier was granted a U.S. patent for his groundbreaking invention, the modern air conditioner. Originally designed to control humidity in a printing plant, Carrier's system would go on to transform everything from office buildings and movie theaters to homes and hospitals, forever changing how people live and work in warm climates. February 1st marked the completion of the first federal penitentiary building in Leavenworth, Kansas, designed to hold long-term federal prisoners. The massive stone structure symbolized a new era in U.S. criminal justice and would soon house some of the nation's most infamous inmates. On February 18th, John B. Stetson, the legendary hat maker who created the iconic cowboy hat, passed away. His signature wide-brimmed hats were a staple of the American West and became a timeless symbol of rugged independence and frontier spirit. A major moment in food history happened on February 19th, when W.K. Kellogg co-founded the Battle Creek Toasted Cornflake Company in Michigan. After a bitter falling out with his brother, W.K. struck out on his own, launching what would become the global breakfast brand Kellogg's. February 26 saw the release of Upton Sinclair's searing novel, The Jungle. Intended to highlight the struggles of immigrant workers, the book instead shocked readers with its graphic depiction of unsanitary conditions in the meatpacking industry. This prompted public outrage and political reform in Washington. On March 13th, the nation mourned the death of Susan B. Anthony, a tireless activist for women's rights and social justice. For decades, Anthony had fought for women's suffrage, giving speeches, organizing movements, and paving the way for the eventual passage of the 19th Amendment. College athletics took a major step forward on March 31st, with the founding of the Intercollegiate Athletic Association of the United States. Sparked by growing concerns over player safety in football, the organization set standardized rules for amateur sports and would later become known as the NCAA, the governing body of college sports in America. Disaster struck on April 18th when a massive earthquake rocked San Francisco, with an estimated magnitude of 7.8. The quake and the fires that followed devastated the city, killing at least 3,000 people, leveling thousands of buildings, and leaving nearly 300,000 residents homeless in one of the worst natural disasters in U.S. history. On May 30th, chocolate magnate Milton Hershey opened Hershey Park in Pennsylvania, a leisure retreat originally created for his factory workers and their families. The park offered a place for rest, relaxation, and recreation, and it would eventually grow into one of America's most beloved amusement parks. Food safety laws saw a major breakthrough on June 30th, when Congress passed the Meat Inspection Act and the Pure Food and Drug Act. These landmark laws came largely in response to the jungle and marked the beginning of government regulation to protect consumers from unsafe products and dishonest labeling. July 14th saw the founding of Gary, Indiana, a planned industrial city created by U.S. Steel and named after Elbert Henry Gary, one of U.S. Steel's founders. Built from the ground up to support the booming steel industry, Gary quickly became a symbol of American industrial power and opportunity, attracting workers from all over the country. On September 5th, football made a bold leap into the modern era when Bradbury Robinson of St. Louis University threw the sport's first legal forward pass. This historic play, made possible by a rule change that year, opened up the game and made football faster and more dynamic. Tragedy unfolded on September 22nd during the Atlanta race riot, when racial tensions erupted into deadly violence. Over several days, white mobs attacked black residents and destroyed homes and businesses, resulting in at least 27 deaths and severe damage to Atlanta's black-owned business district. Just 2 days later, on September 24th, President Theodore Roosevelt declared Devil's Tower in Wyoming as the first national monument in U.S. history. The towering rock formation, sacred to Native American tribes, became a symbol of the growing movement to preserve America's natural wonders. On November 9th, Roosevelt made history again by becoming the first sitting U.S. president to leave the country while in office. He traveled to Panama to inspect construction on the Panama Canal, highlighting its strategic importance to U.S. commerce and military power. And finally, on December 10th, President Roosevelt was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for brokering peace in the Russo-Japanese War. He became the first American to receive the prestigious honor, further establishing his legacy as a bold and active leader on the world stage. Recollection Road loves to recommend LEGACYBOX because we both believe in preserving the past. If you have a cluttered closet with cherished home videos and photos that rarely see the light of day, then you need to visit LEGACYBOX.com/recollection. These irreplaceable heirlooms are rapidly fading away, and they deserve to be digitized and shared with family and friends. And right now, LEGACYBOX is offering you $9 tape transfers. The process is simple. Send in your LEGACYBOX filled with old VHS tapes, camcorder tapes, and pictures. Their team will professionally digitize everything by hand, right here in the USA. You'll get the originals returned to you, along with organized digital copies. I love LEGACYBOX because it makes all my favorite memories available anytime. I can post them on social media or pull up a slideshow on my TV, which keeps special family moments alive. Visit LEGACYBOX.com/recollection to shop their $9 tape sale. That's LEGACYBOX.com/recollection to unlock this incredible offer. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and make sure to check the description of this video for links to pick up a t-shirt and sign up for the newsletter. Thank you to our loyal Patreon supporters listed here. Visit patreon.com/recollectionroad to join the club.